phone's off and you think it's on. But yeah. So I need to turn down the volume. First order of business. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, now that everything's been turned down, Nioh still isn't working, sadly. So I've decided I'm gonna stream another game that I enjoy while I wait for whatever the heck's going on with Nioh to be sorted out. And I'm a little paranoid, so give me 1 second. I hope it doesn't crash. No? Okay, everything's good. The panic. The fear. But yeah, this is a game I have played before. But have I beaten it? No. I was maybe, if I'm lucky, I want to say halfway at best. So I don't know how it ends, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a good chunk of months since I actually played this, so I don't remember a lot of the beginning. So I thought it'd be a fun experience to kind of finally beat it, and outside of that, like refresh my memory on what the heck's going on.
Don't look so worried. We're not gonna die. I promise you that.
Next is PW01408. That's you.
Oh boy, starting off strong with the child experimentation. Honestly, I forgot this cutscene even exists.
We will now begin the age aptitude test. Please try to relax. Stage 1. Inducing Ashblight corruption. Ashblight corruption has been confirmed. Now progressing to Stage 2. Mounting God Arc. Progressing to Stage 3. Final stage. Implanting adaptive oracle cells. Status confirmed. Ashblight corruption has been neutralized. Subject's vitals have returned to normal. Aptitude is positive. Congratulations. The process is complete. You are now an adaptive God Eater.
So you survived. Grade A. Oh, we haven't seen your kind around here before. How does it feel to give up your humanity? Hey, don't go and croak on us, okay? Your life belongs to the port now. You're of no use dead. Here, I'm gonna need you to sign this contract.
And so yeah, now we're gonna be making our character, and while that's happening, I'm gonna just go explaining some things, cause how do I describe to you? So, God Eater is a series that was made by the people that made Code Vein. It's pretty old at this point. One is a fun but janky game. 2 is just terrible, and 3, honestly, the chunk that I've played is really fun. The whole test that they did on us, is essentially to become a god eater. You need cells from the monsters that you fight injected into you, so you can then use the weapon that they make from those monsters, which is that big sword. The other thing that they injected into me is special cells that fight off something that we will experience later. And that's all I will say. 3's great. Well, we got into the cat heads category. Actually, for once, I'm digging the twin tails. I usually don't like twin tails, but I'm digging it. Also like this one a lot. Let's go with this. But yeah, there's going to be some, like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess there's going to be some weird terms thrown out at you, and that's mostly because, like, this game was made for people who played God Eater. Like, they went for it. They were like, hey fans, we know that you love God Eater and thanks for that, so we're just gonna... This game's for you, sweetie. Like, that's essentially what they did. So there's a lot of stuff that they're just not gonna explain. They're gonna explain it, but like, it's in a go read it yourself format rather than a, like, directly told to you like how it is in 1 or in 2. Which, I mean, as someone who's played most of the other games, like, I've beaten 1, I've played a good chunk of 2, I'm fine with that, but I can understand how someone who's never played is kind of like, what the heck's going on? Wondering if I should make her more serious, but I'm kind of like, I'm not feeling that serious face. I kind of like that one. Alright, eye color. Let's see. What else can I say about God Eater? What other gushing praise can I give it? Honestly, it's a really fun game. Don't come into it thinking that it's going to be Monster Hunter. While it shares some elements with that, it's not Monster Hunter. It's just not. Oh, that's way too bright. Okay. Oh yeah, and then our big accessories. Let's see what we put. Also, a lot of these accessories in this might feel similar to Code Vein. Like I said, they're the same group that made it, but also, it's just one of those things. They tend to be pretty consistent in what you can have. Oh, I like the flower. Oh, I really like this. Hello? Could have headphones. Earmuffs that you can't see. I can give her cat ears! I actually really like that flower, so I kind of feel like I'm gonna put that. I don't like the tape. Could give her the Code Vein mask. Earrings I can't see. I actually kind of dig that, like, face paint on her. Just zoom in. Oh, I could just straight up have the actual Code Vein mask. There was something I liked here. Hold on. It was the makeup. That. Can I guess I can't.
I'm too young to die.
Trap down. Go down. Gotcha. Boom. Gotcha. Deal with this. Don't worry. This is far from over. Sleep tight. Try this.
Heal here, okay? I helped a bit too, right?
No.
Here goes! Nice! Do it for me! Oh, just give up already. Is there a problem? Yeah, here you are! For me? You
All
better
these are
not
getting
let
like
me
younger and
down.
younger.
You nervous? That's the spot.
Gotta stay focused. Are you okay? I feel ill.
Stay down, you swine.
Oh, I don't
Just
like
stay
that.
down. Cutting him down. I have you. Setting trap. Now.
I like that one. Actually, let me check something. Can I? Yeah, okay. I forget that this didn't have like as deep a color changing thing as Code Vein. Like you kind of just have what you have. Okay, let me see the face paint. Nah, black is the best one. Okay. Starting over from the beginning, let's go.
Come on. Let's go. Hey, you okay? You seem pretty out of it. Bad dream or something? Anyway, rise and shine. I went ahead and asked about our next job. It's in a pretty thick spot. Looks like there's not too much time left for you and me, huh? Fighting an ash this thick will ruin a body in no time. And if we can't work, well, I doubt the folks at the port will want to look after us. Eventually, we're either going to run out of the bias factor we need to live, or we'll end up as origami snacks or bait, and that'll be that. A time-honored end for ages like you and me.
I will say,
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen to us. I promise. After all, we've got too much riding on our shoulders. We'll keep going for the ones we couldn't save. It's a vow I made to them all. I'm never going to give up, no matter what happens. So, that's that. We are not dying. The two of us will keep moving forward, on to whatever tomorrow brings.
alright, so what I was gonna say is, I will say, in this game more than any other, you really feel the lack of, main character voice. Hey, new hairstyles. Hey, a bunch of new stuff. Hey, thank you. Cause there's like some times where like they turn to you, and your character just doesn't say anything, and they're like, yeah, you're right, we shouldn't give up, and you're like, oh my god, all these updates, please. Is it over? Okay, good. Oh, little boy, you're not fine. What are you kids doing? Also, it's frightening because that means that these kids, just like us, are fighting big old monsters. Alright. Let's talk to Hugo. Okay. Let's prepare here. I think the Twin Blades is new for 3 specifically. These are some classic ones, like classic weapons that have been here. Yeah. So this is new to 3, and this is new to 3. Now this, the ring, is so much fun. I love the ring so much. Okay. I thought they were gonna give me more stuff, but no. You can see like the screens even glitching out. That's just like how bad our station is. Their main concern is that the weapons don't get damaged, not us, which should show you everything. Here we go. Also, for those of you who didn't play God Eater 1 or 2, in God Eater 1 or 2, you're treated with a lot more respect. You're kind of viewed as the few people that can fight back these monsters. So to see you kind of thrown in a jail cell is like a huge shock. And to be treated this poorly is also supposed to be like a huge shock.
Damn it! I can't see! Where is it? Where's the origami?
Our lines are crossed. What team are you with?
Requesting salvage! Please, I don't want to die!
Forget them. They're already origami, Chow. You've got your own jobs to do, so get to them.
Hurry up and let us loose.
I am now releasing the restraints on Pennyward Ages Hound 1 and Hound 2. Alright, you dogs. Sick 'em.
Big old ring, baby.
I'm limiting your operation area. If you try to do any moonlighting, well, you know what happens.
Yeah, we know. Shall we? We'll make it out of this.
Okay. Baby
Follow the program you were given and acclimate to the Ashlands. Once you've acclimated, return immediately. Defectors will be written off. That is all.
Something unexpected might happen. If it does, I'll use my own judgment.
Unnecessary combat may result in the loss of god arcs. Thus, fighting is prohibited. Proceed with tests to confirm effectiveness in high ash density conditions.
Yeah. How are you doing? I think I'm all right.
So what you were just saying there is the best part about the ring. Transforms
Look
into a
straight
big
ahead
axe.
for me. Well, you should be fine then. Let's move. Follow me.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to do that. I want this item. Bye. Come on, pick it up.
You've got no business in that area. Move back. Another team is operating there.
Yeah, sure. The ones with their wires crossed? Keep a safe distance. Let's play it safe for now. It's funny how no matter how hairy it gets, I always have fun when you're around. If you find high ground, climb on up. It's always an advantage in a fight. Looking down on origami crawling beneath you feels pretty good too.
Yeah, but I want to pick up this item. I need to switch my control scheme because I hate having the pickup item
I'm
be my like dodge
origami.
button.
Requesting salvage.
This is Hound 1. I'm at Point Alpha. Can you break through their line?
Understood. I'll get through somehow.
You do not have permission to transmit. You want to get written up?
Hey, you can't blame me for being curious.
Idiot.
Still got some stamina? It's easy to get winded this deep in the Ashlands.
Also, another big thing. I think this is the church from the first game.
Hound 1, do you read me? I made it through the line. En route to Point Alpha.
All right, we'll clear out the origami in the area. Proceed with caution.
Hugo, I owe you for this.
You do not have permission to transmit. Don't make me tell you again. You haven't completed the acclimation program. Proceed with your assigned mission.
If we can fight this deep in the Ashlands, who gives a crap about acclimation?
You'll be disciplined for insubordination. I hope you're ready for that.
Sure, whatever you say. Now quit looking over my shoulder. Saying we're fighting in dense ash is enough of an excuse, right?
You'll regret this.
Wrong thing. How is it? It's this way.
It's active.
You took the initiative. You seem comfortable enough in a fight.
And
you
then
can fight in
you
gun
gotta do
form,
that.
too. See if you can transform for me.
So I guess I should talk about it a little bit more, but like the cool thing about God Eater is your weapon is both a blade and a gun, and you can kind of make your own bullets. I don't remember if in 3 you can make your own bullets. I don't think you can, but I haven't checked, and it's been a while. That chomp move essentially gives you a power boost while the enemy's alive. It's also how you pick up items from the enemy after they die.
Gun form attacks expend OP. You can fight in blade form to restore your supply.
What he's talking about is basically when I shoot, that green bar goes down.
Now! Right there! Now! Right there!
There are different kinds of guns, just like there's different kinds of weapons. There are heavier guns, there are faster guns. It all depends on what you want. So I mean,
Bull 1, come in. This is Hound 1.
me talking about
All
stuff.
origami eliminated.
This is Bull 1, arriving at Point Alpha soon.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Thanks a ton. I thought I was a goner this time.
Don't give up so easily. Nobody's got time to wipe your nose for you here.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, the shield.
Time to head home and get in our cells.
So it's a gun, a axe, a scythe, and a shield. It's everything in one.
Keep 'em in check!
And that's the first mission. Our rewards, which honestly right now don't matter. Yeah, let's overwrite it. Like, they do not matter. They give us so little that it's not a big deal.
Don't worry. Everyone made it back okay. A good result for us. We might do as the port folks want. Work ourselves to the bone. Get dragged to hell and back. But that doesn't mean we're willing to give up our lives without a good fight. A place where ages can live out their lives without being controlled or pushed around by anyone. That's what we need, right?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Ouch!
The guards went to town on you this time, didn't they? Bet that hurts. You never do as you're told, huh? Bet it's hell getting teamed up with this guy.
Is it gent? I have no idea what
Didn't
that
know
means.
you were back from patrol, Zeke.
Yep, that's right. All done with my work for today. Listen, man, next time you should come out with me. Come on. I thought you were smarter than that. Having a chance to work with the Zeke Pennyworth should be enough to make you weep for joy.
Maybe you should mention how good you are.
Hugo's always so by the book. It must have been boring out there with him. Come on, I'll show you a real cool trick next time.
This isn't a sport, Zeke.
Look, I know that. You think I don't know that? Anyway, did you hear the recent news?
Okay, so big question.
One of the other teams was saying that a port nearby got swallowed
How do
by
they go to
the
the bathroom?
ash.
That's the first I've heard of it. But it's not exactly news for ports to get engulfed by the Ashlands.
Because, they're constantly
Sure,
like this.
it's no surprise when it's some base somewhere. But how will you feel when the ash is creeping closer and closer?
Are you talking about an ash storm?
Yeah, well, if one of those ash storms does come through, it's not like there's a whole lot we can do other than strap in and pray, right?
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Though, even then, riding one out isn't all that realistic.
Alright, so we've met my two favorite boys. There's only one other boy I like. Talk to the kids again. I'm the toughest. Let's go. But seriously, there's a lot of questions I have on how they basically live their daily lives, because how do you eat with that? Because it's a big thing just blocking you. There are other questions too, but they're too spicy. They're too spicy for stream. Let me out. I need to run.
Time to get cracking. Let's see if the God Arc repairs worked. We can start off with your shield. A good offense is the best defense, but blocking attacks is a nice way to stay alive.
Just, don't mind me.
Here goes!
There's also a thing in this game with blocking that I'm just not good at, but it's like perfect block or something, where it's like you block right before they hit you. Even though this guy really doesn't want to like hit me. Hit me. Okay, never mind. I'm bad at it. I said it. I rarely block in this game. I'm more of a dodge person.
Good if you're dead. Still, there are a lot of items to choose from. Gotta use what's right for the moment, I guess.
Just shove that health.
Okay, no problem so
potion
far.
syringe in
We
my
still
mouth.
got some time, so let's do some scavenging. There's stuff flying around here and there, right? Pick it up. We need materials these days. Any spoils we pick up outside of our job don't go to the prison. They're ours to keep. If you want to stay alive, you need a stronger God Arc, which means you need materials. The port manages God Arcs, though, so you can't just do whatever you want with them.
Keep them in check!
Okay, that's about it. Looks like your God Arc is ready for action. Whoa! Origami barging in, huh? Well,
Oh, that's the other cool thing. Is this is my like heavy attack in the air. Is I just do that. You can combo it with basic attacks. Like I just love this weapon a lot. Woo. Sorry if the first few levels are gonna be a little on the like, not boring, but like, typical tutorial stuff. But we'll get into like more complicated things a little bit later. Alright, what's the next cutscene? Oh, never mind. boys. Right, let's upgrade our weapon before we talk to Hugo. So we can craft, which I don't think right now I can really make anything new. Oh, I can actually. So the whole point of making new weapons in this game, one it isn't really because like the damage is stronger. It's almost like a, and I hate to put it this way, but it's almost a Monster Hunter thing where different weapons have different elements, and you want to abuse that against bosses. There are some that are just flat out just stronger attacks. So let's actually change my equipment up real quick. Let's put this crescent one. Let's change my gun. Let's try the laser one. And then the bucklers, you have different ones too. They give you better defense, but the problem is that every time you go to like open them to block, they take a little longer. But let's try something like this. Oh, I forgot. I should talk to kids. Oh no, kid, you don't want a god arc, trust me. Well, next tutorial. But yeah, this place is a dump. Honestly, for the light that's in here, I thought maybe there was a hole in the roof, but no. Unlocked. Here we go. Also, that wolf running and disappearing's, I think, supposed to mean something because the
You've
first
got our work
game.
cut out for us today. Come with me. Devour form is the God Ark's most distinctive feature. We're off to do a field test of it. God Eaters can devour origami to temporarily enhance our abilities. We call the effect Burst. If you use it wisely, you can flip a dire situation on its head.
So what I was gonna say was, I think the wolf disappearing is also supposed to be reference to something, because in the first game, you're part of like a branch
Here's
that's
some luck.
a wolf,
Come on.
basically.
Go and take a bite out of that origami.
Where is it? I forget. Go. Also, I've gotten these things called link bursts, which I can fire them at my friends and they gain burst status. Also,
Oh, and don't forget, you can pick up materials by
oh, that's how the
devouring dead
laser works?
origami.
That's really
You need
cool.
materials to upgrade God Arc parts, and you have to supply them yourself. Okay, on to burst arts. Here's where today's real work begins. Burst arts are techniques that can only be used while you're in burst status.
Oh,
Only
this.
Ages have the number of Oracle Cell bonds to perform them. Devour an origami, enter burst status, and then unleash a burst art. Keep that cycle in mind as you fight, okay? Let's do this.
Okay, so let's get it up and running. And that's my burst art, is I get to swing that.
Nicely done. Just what I expected.
Also,
Use
this
burst
laser.
arts enough, and they'll
Wow.
grow in power. But some people say that
aid.
makes
Oh.
you more origami than human. Honestly, though, in most normal people's eyes, We're
Applying
already
first aid.
monsters.
Applying first aid.
Okay, that's enough for now. There are a lot of different burst starts. Practice them when you've got the time.
Another one done. Do I want to save? Of course. As we continue down this long road of tutorials.
Looks like everyone's gone to bed. I hope they can at least have some pleasant dreams to enjoy while they're sleeping. It gets so quiet at night. So, how's the new density level?
Let's say scary.
Fair enough. One slip and it's over. No turning back. But if we want to go on living, we have to keep risking our lives. But if there are still survivors out there, well, then it was worth fighting. It's a small thing, but I don't want to sell my soul and lose my freedom to act according to my own will. I guess it seems kind of funny. We might die tomorrow and leave nothing behind. But I'll keep waiting. Someday, a path towards something new will open for us. An ash storm, huh?
And there you go. Oh, also engage is such like they went a little too on the nose with that name. Just gonna say that. These are now abilities that I get on the side, which I don't have any with the first one, so there's not really much to say. I'm gonna check in the kids again. A regular God Eater, huh? I wonder what that man is up to. Alright, next mission. Let me out. Let me out! I'm gonna kick this dude's ass, by the way. Like I said earlier, it's weird because like in the first game, God Eaters are treated with like so much respect, and the same thing in the second one. And then you get to the third game and they're just like, you're disgusting. Dom, how are you up? It's late for
So,
you,
shall
sir.
we get started? This time, we're testing engage effects. The power of bonds between ages. Engage. Activating engage has a couple requirements. If you're fighting origami and within a certain range, your resonance will deepen. Once your resonance is at a certain level, engage will activate. Anyway, let's try it.
Not that I don't appreciate the view, Dom, but it's also like, I know that it's super late, you should get sleep.
Engage is a resonance phenomenon that lets users share traits. In other words, we can combine strengths. From an origami's point of view, it's cheating. Activating engage. Let's do it. Hit him hard.
have it. Maybe it's a divine gift.
Ooh, laser beam. Laser beam. I don't have any more bullets I need to get.
So keep that in mind.
Give me the bullets. I require the bullets. That was poorly aimed on my part.
I think that's enough. We should have enough data to analyze. As a rule, engage is a one-on-one activity. Makes sense, I guess. Trying to process everyone's characteristics at once would overload a single brain.
No,
But we can't
just
know
say what it
unless
really
we
is.
try
It's,
it
it's
either.
an engagement
In any
ring.
case, engage is the ace up our sleeve. Don't forget we have it.
You smelled strawberry sundae. You should have said you smelled the clown leather from my clown shoes. Look, Dom, for once she doesn't even look, she doesn't look like my other characters that I normally make. She's different. She has pink hair.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing, really. I'm fine now. Thanks. Hugo told me not to get up or move around too much. But I don't like just sitting around and being waited on by everyone.
I thought that said teehee for some reason.
I just think I should do whatever I can to help. Yeah, we all gotta pace ourselves.
Alright, Hugo. Tell me what I gotta do, boy. Let's get out of here and save that child. Oh, you're used to Japanese voices? You're in for a treat, because it's like Code Vein, where the voices are good, but some of the mouth movements do not, and I mean it, do not fit what they are saying. Also, like, that's heartless. Like, this poor child's sick, and you're like, shut up, stop coughing, and it's like, excuse you. You should leave. You should get out.
Here goes!
I'm trying to remember, I just did it too. How to do the thing that I'm thinking of in my head, but that's fine. I'm just gonna take care of this thing. If I can. All the clown shoes, because I'm forgetting how to play this game as I'm playing this game, as the tutorials are telling me how. I know it's like right bumper and something. Is it right bumper and B? No. Is it? There we go. I don't know how I did that because I smashed so many buttons, but oh well. And then I faced the wrong way. Perfect! Or are my frames bad? Oh, they are. Oh. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that too. I'm just waiting to get out of this mission so I can, like, maybe... I might have to, like, restart Streamlabs because I should be fine. I really should be. Oh, that is true. I forget that you can do that in this one. Okay, is it still going on? Was it something in that area? Because it looks smooth right now. Yeah, it was something going on there. But you see, I played like so much of it with you in multiplayer that I'm not gonna remember that. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not gonna remember that I could just return to base. I mean, dude, come on. He's been like coughing forever. There's no quest, right? Yeah, he's been coughing forever and then suddenly he doesn't want to eat. Like, you should know. Alright, let's see. I think it had to just be something that was happening. I hope it's okay. Yeah, the beds have chains on them so you can't move them or flip them over. They probably do that so that way you can't just put them in front. Like, they probably do that so you can't put it like in front of here so they can't see what you're doing. Also, you probably can't stack them to get out. I can see them having a problem like that. Oh, but I see the frames coming in again. Let me see.
We've confirmed reports of increased ash density near Pennyworth. Return to base after collecting tissue samples from origami in the area.
It's really thick
Okay,
here.
yeah, something's
Feeling
up.
any effects? Nah, I'm fine for now. This place ain't gonna be our grave. Let's get started. Stay sharp.
Let's see if I... let's bring everything down one, first off. Let's see if that helps. No. Okay. Okay, yeah, something's up. Something's up now. Let me put this on the intermission screen while I see what is happening. Sorry that you guys are just gonna have to listen to the wind. Let's see if it's better. If not, I might just have to end the stream and like fool around with it a little. Or see if maybe restarting Streamlabs helps. But I'm just waiting. I mean, it looks a little better. It doesn't look as bad. just be my internet too. My internet's been weird. I don't know why, but it's been acting up. I just hope it doesn't happen again, and I'm just pretty sorry for those frame drops. 'Cause they were bad. Like, they were real bad.
Okay, we're almost done. Hmm? Huh? What's up, Zeke? I lost the connection to the port. Maybe the relay's busted. Not surprising in ash this thick, I guess. Take what you can and let's go home.
How would I do it? Return to base? Oh, there. Perfect. Touching moment ruins it.
Again? Ugh, man, there's been nothing recently. That's the price of your behavior. Keep it to yourself. Well, shall we get going?
This is a caravan calling all ages.
What's that?
There's an ash storm developing in the area. It's unaccounted for anywhere.
An open channel? Who and where is that from? We can't make out what you're saying. What in... Huh? That's definitely an ash storm. And it's definitely headed toward our port. Damn it. Talk about some bad timing. There's no way we can outrun it from here.
And that's the ash storm that they kept making a big deal out of.
What'll happen to the kids there? Calm down. We'll manage something. We're not going to stand by and let our friends get wiped out.
This is a caravan calling all ages. I repeat, this is a caravan calling all ages. There is an ash storm developing.
Aegis here. What's the status of the storm?
We read you. We'll talk later. For now, we need you to clear out the origami in our path.
Why should we do that?
I said we'll talk later. Now hurry up and do it. If it's your fee, we'll pay whatever the cost. We don't have time to negotiate. We're on our way to evacuate the port. Every second counts.
Understood. Moving out. There are aged children at the port who will need help. You have to get them out of there.
I promise you we'll get them out. Good luck out there. Caravan out.
I guess this is our chance.
We gotta go save the kids.
Come on. Everything changes. Starting now. Whoa, that's intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Right. Don't die on me now. We're going to live to see a new future. Everyone will.
I have this song from one stuck in my head. It is Drill Boy.
I wonder if they'll save the kids at the port. There's only so much we can do. Stay focused, Zeke.
I know.
Oh, I hate this part.
Let's hurry up and get this done.
I don't know why I did that.
Keep 'em in check.
Let me devoured, you jerk. Come back here. Don't escape. I love the aerial dash so much. It's such a good feature. Honestly, I think one of the only things they could have done for the engage to make it better is kind of pull the Bravely default, where when you engage with someone, it plays a special theme song in the background, unique to that character. And given each character kind of like their own little theme song would have been cute. Just swinging my axe. Did it! Hi, Dim Dum. Thanks for joining. You came after all the tutorials, so you just got to the good part. They're taking the children.
Everyone who is left behind at the port is now under our care. Ricardo's information was spot on. It seems the ages who were left behind were all left inside a room like a prison. There were a number of young kids with them there too.
It's awful. How could people have sunk so low?
There.
Yes, very
I've sent them
bountiful
the
plot
rendezvous coordinates.
has walked in.
They're planning to meet up there. But are you sure it was a good idea? Offering to pay any price if they clear the way?
Probably. They don't strike me as the kind who would trade their lives for cash.
Pardon me, but that's not much of a strategy, ma'am.
I know that. Change heading 180 degrees. Get as far away as we can, now! It's an ash storm!
Yeah, we kind of do. I could explain after the cutscene when I know I can talk without having to worry about talking over the cutscene. Oh, okay, perfect. So essentially what it is in this game there are these bio weapon monsters that essentially they started off very tiny and they began to get the properties of whatever they ate. So initially they were very organic, probably like plants or like animals, like maybe like deer and stuff like that. But then they continued to devour and devour and devour, so they devoured steel, anything they could get their hands on, and little by little they changed and adapted, and basically became godlike beings, and continue to do that. They continue to change and adapt.
A pleasure to meet all of you. Welcome to our caravan. This is the Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. I'm her owner, Hilda Enriquez. We made it in time, thank goodness.
I'm Hugo Pennywort.
Handling that origami problem wouldn't have been an easy task, even under the best of circumstances. And that means you're a talented bunch.
Would you mind filling all of us in on the situation here?
That will come in due time. You've created a real opportunity for us to work with. Won't you let me express our gratitude?
You saved our friends. That's enough for me.
Yes. However, that is only a temporary measure, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Huh?
Reassigning ages requires the permission of both the governor of the port and Gleipnir. You do know that, do you not, Hugo?
If that's the reason you can't keep us all here, don't worry about it. Being alive is what counts. But do you really have to be so formal?
Ma'am, we've completed our survey of the port that was swallowed by the ash. Despite our efforts, we have been unable to establish the whereabouts of the port's management.
I'm sure they fled. I saw ships moving away in the distance.
That would explain it. There were some ships that made unregistered departures.
Fools, leaving without notifying anyone. If the ash storm drags them in...
That's what they get for leaving kids to die.
Zeke, don't.
What? You're gonna tell me you're not pissed at him too?
Regardless, it still doesn't make me
Thank
happy.
you.
Ma'am, the ash density levels are rising again. Staying any longer would be hazardous.
Wait a minute, is
You
those...
now represent your port, Hugo.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Under
Is that
Ashland's
100
navigation
highlighted
law,
messages?
I place you under my protection and transfer you to our port.
Understood. Our services are yours during the
Answer
voyage.
that.
In exchange, though, we don't want your everyday drudgery tasks.
You've got a spine. Very well. You can be our front runners and keep our route free from interference.
That's fine by us. Once we're out there, you'll see we're not your run-of-the-mill ages.
Also, I had weird frame rot.
How caravan route works?
I had weird frame rate drops earlier, so if you notice anything, please bring it up. I'm trying my best to fix them. I don't know why it drops frames from every once in a while, but
We
yeah.
use areas of low density as reference points, and then just travel along the connected dots.
You've got it down.
Just repeating what I learned from the database.
There was an old but reliable route through here previously. The beacons, however, have all gone dead.
Knocked out by that ash storm. This crawler has a pretty small crew for its size, doesn't it?
I can't afford to hire very many people. Resources and bias factor supplies aren't what they used to be.
I see. So you decided to bring us on to do a little work for you.
Right, and I can assure you you'll be compensated.
Yeah, well, a weekly allowance isn't going to cut it.
If we can reestablish the old route, we'll be able to claim Pioneer royalties. A cut of those royalties will go to you. Does that sound fair?
Oh my god, guys, stop giving me bits. But thank you, Dim Dum, thank you, Luna.
We're the
Frame
ones
rot
who'll be out there
drops.
risking our necks, so I'd say 70% should go to us.
Look at this young entrepreneur.
30% for us? The rewards are split amongst the entire crew. That's outrageously unfair.
Oh yeah, the plot you mean. Not boobs, we don't say that here. The plot.
What do you think?
Also, my character's plot is also quite large.
Let's see. 50%. I can't take any less. I know you've got some serious cargo. You're sure to rake in a hefty profit from that, Hilda.
Fine, fine. Half of the royalties. We have a deal. You're free to roam the crawler, though some locations may be restricted. We do have our secrets.
Compared to ourselves, it's paradise.
Glad to have you all aboard. I'm looking forward to continuing our work together.
The only thing that's always bothered me about this outfit, because like I can accept dumb anime outfits, is the like little diamond that she has to like hold it together, because that honey, that don't work. Honey, that does not work like that. Like do, 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 do. I wonder what he says. Hold on. Aw, I was expecting more. So now you can walk around the ship. There's a bunch of little things, like there's the female cabin that... Oh man! Is this the girls' space or what? Ladies, rise up. Look, our makeup and our magazines are 30 different shampoos. Ladies, rise up. I will say though, this would be me. I would have like 30 different plants if I could. Hearing this song's like a warm hug, huh? Plot points are all out there. Very true. Also, this dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, as much as I like, Ricardo, he looks very generic. I am Samurai Man. Also, boys' room, rise up. You guys just have all your guns laying around. All your tools. I don't know if I can say Ricardo's best boy. I can say that, Hugo's best boy for me. Is it in here? Yes! The most important character. Sleepy Paws. It's just a kitty. It's just a kitty. Okay. Enough fooling around. Let's go. Let's go to the bridge. I wonder, can I change my outfit already? Because I kind of want to get out of this as soon as possible. Is it in loadout? Yep. Appearance. Let's see. Oh, whoa. I can wear an actual normal jacket out the gate. I can wear whatever this is out the gate. This is very cute. Oh, that's it. That's the shirt. I found it immediately. Or I can wear Christmas jackets. Red mage, you say? Okay, they actually added a ton of stuff and now I'm like... Okay. We're gonna be a red mage, guys. We're just gonna have that Final Fantasy crossover I always wanted. The corsage. I just want to change its color. Go down. Perfect. Red mage complete. Transformation complete. Well, I mean it is, but also you have like a very special
Welcome
weapon.
aboard the Ashcrawler Chrysanthemum.
And I
Let
said
me
that cutscene had a
introduce
bad part.
myself. My name is Amy Chrysanthemum, and I serve as an operator on this vessel. So, this is the mission counter. We post tasks that need to be performed in order to clear our course.
So, in short, you're saying if we want a job, then this is the place to go?
Yep, that's right. In fact, it looks like something was posted just now. But we have a bit of a snag.
A snag?
That's right. Continuing on our course would be like crossing a rope bridge blindfolded.
Where did you
So
come
what?
from?
You just walk forward.
The snag is, there's something chewing on the ropes. Caravans that conduct their operations within the Ashlands are invariably equipped with resonance radar. It tracks local ash levels and origami. It serves as our eyes and ears, giving us an advantage over potential threats. We have one on the Mum, of course. Essentially, if our resonance radar isn't providing us with that data, it's a big problem. One of life or death magnitude.
Is yours malfunctioning?
As the name suggests, the radar uses resonance, so it needs someone with high resonance skill to operate it. We need a God Eater who can also function as a navigator.
However, our previous navigator was incapacitated in the ash storm, and currently we have no other candidates in our staff.
Navigator, huh? I like the sound of that. Let me give it a try.
Amy, go ahead and bypass the authorization system.
Okay, it's open.
Her shirt is malfunctioning. It really is, but that's okay. Look at this.
How was I?
No. Insufficient range. Maybe a 2-mile radius? Too small to keep us safe.
No!
Oh my
I could
god,
give
that
it a
mouth.
shot.
No,
I
you're
don't think
fine.
you have the aptitude, Hugo.
Not one iota. It's tougher than I thought.
Our regular navigator was born with a high resonance capability. However, they had training to see up to a 20-mile radius as well.
So resonance ability is the key, huh? If one of us can be contracted as a navigator, we should be able to renegotiate royalties. Sound like a workable deal to you, Hilda?
So you know, I don't pay for slipshod work.
Of course not. Here, give it a try.
Here I go.
Man, take a look at the display. I've never seen anything like this. That's 10. No, 100 miles. Wait, it's still expanding.
What?
You've got to be kidding! This is unreal!
Did you do this?
I mean, I sat in the chair, so I
My
guess.
friend has always had a real knack for resonance. So, does that solve our problem?
Alright, so what I was gonna say is the reason why having guns lying around everywhere doesn't make sense is that you have to use special weapons to essentially kill off God Eaters, basically. Because, not God Eaters, to kill off origami. Because you need a weapon made from them to kill them. And it's one of those things where it's like, why, if you know that, and you know that guns are gonna be ineffective, why have a bunch of guns? Guacamole. Look, that's different because you could actually use a gun in Code Vein and kill someone. Like, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense here. Just basically, all she said there, because I went a little fast, is like, hey, we have to use you to get there. So, let's go.
Switching to departure sequence.
Energy flow from the main accumulator has been established. Now sealing ash bulkhead layers 1 and 2.
Resonance radar navigation link complete. Harmonization rate at 30, 60, 100%. Oracle sensor system is green.
Dom's got the right of
Ash
it.
density along our plotted course is 0.02 ppm within tolerance.
The ash bulkheads are sealed. Activating the whole bias field barrier.
All systems are reading green. The chrysanthemum is ready to depart.
Oh, look up the soundtrack. The soundtrack for God Eater is amazing.
There's no turning back.
It's
now.
incredible.
Are you certain about this?
Yeah. I never planned on turning back anyway. This is the start of a big adventure! We're more than sure. We're pumped!
It's good to see that kind of spirit. Ash Crawler Chrysanthemum. Casting off.
So God Eater has a lot of tracks that are like that, where it's like a big orchestral like sweep with the vocals, but then they also like to mix in some Japanese rock, and it's such a different tone that it also feels
Do you read me?
epic.
I'll be
Like
your mission guide from here
it's
on.
hard to explain.
All instruments are green. Vitals are normal. Alright, are you ready? Remember, the mission lasts until you're back home. Your first job starts now. Good luck.
I could get used to this. It's 100 times better than old creeping right here. Sorry, it's a long story.
Round 1. Burst is almost gone.
Stop. No,
Apologize now.
like, I guess the best way to describe it is like you're so used to the orchestral stuff that when they actually bring in the rock, you're like, hold up, wait a minute, something's going on here, and I like it. And it's like, yeah, some of it's a little bad English, but it kind of adds to the charm, in my opinion. I love it. I love the God Eater soundtrack.
Hugo made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Affirmative. I won't go easy on you.
Round 1. Burst status. Good job. Mission successful.
I gotta
Give
turn
a
her
report
down.
once you get home.
That went more or less according to plan.
We're done. Let's rest up, okay?
We're waiting for you back home.
Yeah, she's like too loud. Let's just like lower that radio and return to base. Oh, you're gonna be a sucker for like a lot of the tracks in this game. If you like choruses chanting, like, trust me. Hey, all my new skills, nice. I had it like really bad earlier when Dom first came in. Oh,
That was
wait.
a heck of a fight. I'm giving you my main dish at dinner tonight as a reward.
Okay. When Dom came in, there was like a huge dip in frames. And I was like scared because I'm like trying to keep an eye on the stream and make sure that if it starts dipping again, like I either pause or like go check up and see if there's anything I can do. I don't know if there's someone I have to talk to. But it's been stable. It's nice. I'm happy.
What's this?
I was just wondering if it's a common occurrence to find God Eaters from Gleipnir traveling with caravans. I suppose you're keeping an eye on some cargo back there, is that right?
The area up ahead is under Gleipnir jurisdiction. I cannot allow you to proceed.
Meaning that whatever you've got stowed up there is a special delivery for Gleipnir. Hey! Hey! Are you okay? So tell me, what's your name?
Gleipnir 6th Engineering Battalion, Special Transport Unit, Claire Victorious.
You can just call me Hugo Pennywort.
The owner told me about you. It seems you helped with clearing our route. Understand that while I do applaud the work you've done, I cannot approve of any frivolous actions you take in the field. Don't expect to garner any special favor for it.
Great, a teacher's pet.
I'm only doing the job that I was assigned. If we're in combat together, I will be trusting you to perform.
Hey girl, here's my hand.
Huh?
It was nice meeting you.
Maybe we're gonna get along after all. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Claire.
My baby girl. We'll learn more about her later. Actually, I should talk to Hugo. I'm gonna actually keep going a little bit more. I can wait to eat. I'm hungry, but I can wait. Or we'll take a look at those later. We'll take a look at all this later. Ooh, okay. Oh, and we're gonna have a full party. This is gonna be the first time that we have a full party on stream. Alright, let's go. I'm so excited. I love playing God Eater. Like, I'm just happy to be back, but I'm also like, I forgot so much. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna butcher your name,
right,
so I'm
Claire?
just gonna call you
I'm
Lazy.
fine. The ash density is within tolerance. Nothing to worry about. Even with the ash
Bro's
resistant
better,
bias factor,
actually.
you should still be careful. I appreciate your concern. Claire specializes in logistical support and first aid. Okay, team. Use teamwork and take down those origami.
Wow, this is unusual.
This is our first time out together. I'm counting on you.
Also, Dom, don't call me out for not liking Two. Two's horrible, and you know Two's bad. Two was that mistake child. That was the child you don't want to bring up ever again.
That takes care of the mission. Excellent work. You were great out there together.
You're better than I expected, Claire.
Thanks. Be sure to rest when you get back to base.
Like Dom was saying, it depends. The thing is that since I'm right at the start, a lot of them are going to be very brief. Fight a few monsters, come back, and it's just them trying to get you kind of acclimated to the way the game works before they throw you into some big fights that happen. Oh, I forgot to equip skills. I was so excited for new outfits that I did not equip skills. I gotta go back and do that. That noise was not good.
Don't worry about it. I'm just feeling a little motion sick, that's all. But fighting origami is a lot worse, right? I'm not big enough to fight yet, but
Whoa.
see? I can scrounge up cool stuff.
Time to go change my character, because that's too not safe for work. I also gotta add these, so I can start leveling up some other skills. Also, that was a thing. Let's just, let's put some pants on. I don't really like the shirt with that, sadly. Ah, nah, I'll keep it. There we go. put on random pants from a different set. It'll be fine. Initial sensations after Chipotle grunt. That's perfect. See, like, this one's an actual boss, so I should actually take the time and, like, change out my equipment and maybe make some, because I haven't made any. So let's craft equipment. So can I make a nice one? I can make this one, and while it has a little bit less damage, it has ice, which he's weak against, which will help. Also, this is gonna bother me. I have to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm that person. I really am that person that just can't stand when the outfit don't match. Yeah, just that. I couldn't stand it. Oh, I have to talk to her for the mission. I thought I accepted it already. Combat heals. I mean... yes? I love combat heals. Let me be Bayonetta. I love being Bayonetta.
Keep 'em in check! Ash levels will not hinder the mission. Take care, everyone. Follow orders and move out.
Let's hurry up and get this over with.
I really should have gone the other way, but I just want items.
Keep 'em in check! Keep 'em in check!
Also, I feel like that's my only quote in the air, and that's not good. That's gonna get annoying. Look, if I could strap guns to my heels right now, I would. Okay? But I can't.
No contact with origami yet, huh?
Alright, now begins the long process of finding where the boss is. And also picking up items. Keep them in check, keep them in check, keep them in... That's all you're gonna hear throughout the entire Let's Play. It's just...
keep them in check!
oh my god, they really are far. Or did they do a loop? I guess they did a loop.
Here goes!
Round one. Burst is almost gone.
I missed again because I have bad depth perception, but that's fine. Alright, so the dude's appearing behind us. Let's go back here.
Hugo made contact with secondary target and is in pursuit.
Affirmative. Time to go on the offensive.
Emergency situation. Unexpected medium origami detected. Entering the area now.
As expected.
Round one. Burst status running out.
I'll pull those rings off you one by one.
Time to go on the offensive.
I need to get bullets back, so I need to attack him for a little.
Origami activation response detected. Round one. Watch out.
Watch your ass!
Please stop screaming. Please stop. Also, I should get this out to someone. Let's get to Claire.
Round 1. Burst status running out. Engage clearance granted.
There we go.
Activation on standby.
Time to have some fun.
I forgot how to lock on. They just told me and I forgot already.
Origami bond broken.
So now that he's on the ground, I can
Final
do
pressure
this.
slowing. Take the offensive now.
It's hurting.
Momentum on our side. Origami activation response detected. Engage has ended. Engage clearance granted. Activation on standby.
I'm ready when you are.
Bond broken. You're doing real damage. Origami oracle response highly unstable.
Nice.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay down. Enemy is down. It's our chance. Enemy movements are slowing. Take the offensive now.
Bet you're hurting, huh?
Cannot stop the axe. It comes. It swings.
Enemy is down. It's our chance. Origami almost silent. Finish it off. Area origami silent. I'd expect no less.
You know what? I think I'm a genius.
That was a relatively simple procedure.
Oh, crap. Hey! Is there a toilet around here?
With all of your capabilities, you don't even need my support.
Oh, I used to love The Simpsons. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time though, but I used to watch it a lot after school. Rip Zeke's pants 2K20.
Keep him in check.
Okay, I think, let's see if there's a cutscene when I get back, and if there isn't, I think I'm going to actually end the stream here. Mostly because I'm starving. Oh, there is a
It
cutscene.
feels like you've waited forever, but once things start moving, it all goes pretty quick. I mean, just look at where we are now. You remember what I was saying earlier? After all that time locked up, we're finally outside.
Thank you, Luna, for the bits!
And now our first problem rears its ugly head. What do we do with ourselves now that we're here? Close, but not quite. I made up my mind a long time ago. From this point forward, we're living in a world driven by action. We'll have to buy back our freedom by fighting.
What? Look, man, I'm trying my best and I'm trying to thank people. Don't call me out because I don't know what's bits and what's not. Christ. I haven't had time to set up the notification. Christ. Don't bully me on stream.
Absolutely. After that, we'll build a port of our own. It'll be a place where people can help each other and work toward their dream. But I'm gonna need a lot of help from you. Are you
Zooms
on board
in.
for this? Thanks. Seriously. This means a lot. Well, let's go give the kids the good news. It might be a lie
Oops,
now,
I accidentally hit too
but
quick.
it'll be okay if we make it the truth someday. Remember, you're my accomplice in all this. Let's make sure we see it through, huh?
But yeah, I'm gonna go to the actual ship. Oh, wrong place. I'm gonna try and go back to the main hall, just in case. But while I'm doing that, I want to say thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for watching. We hit affiliate recently, and if you can help us by subbing or donating bits, if you want, that'd be great. We have Geo streaming a little bit later on tonight, so if you can stick around for that, that'd also be awesome. And if you can support him, I'd love it. But for now, that's Cafecito Ari. And I always have trouble ending these because I never know how to end them. So I'm just gonna look at my character and say, thank you for watching. And I'm out. Stay caffeinated. I love you. Bye. Oh, Streamlabs, please.